What if I told you that the difference between being broke and being worth $100 million is not luck, not a rich family, and not some secret investment only the ultra-wealthy know about? It is a single rule. One rule that changes everything at every level of your net worth journey. Most people spend their entire lives at zero without ever understanding why. And the people who break through, the ones who go from struggling to financially free, they are all playing by the same invisible rule. Today, I am going to show you exactly what that rule is and how it applies to your life, whether you have $0 in your bank account or whether you are pushing past 1 million. I am Ron Invest, and on this channel, we break down finance, wealth building, and the real strategies that actually move the needle. If you are new here, hit that like button right now and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a video that could change your financial life. Let us get into it. Let us talk about what life actually looks like at every stage of net worth, from zero all the way to $100 million. And as we go through each level, I want you to pay close attention because the rule I am about to reveal shows up at every single stage. It never changes. Only the scale changes. So what is the rule? Here it is. Simple, powerful, and timeless. The rule is this. Your net worth grows at the speed of your decisions, not the speed of your income. Read that again. Your net worth grows at the speed of your decisions, not your salary, not your job title, not even your investments, your decisions. Now let us see exactly how this plays out at every level. The $0 level, survival mode. At zero, life feels like you are running on a treadmill. You earn money, you spend money, and at the end of the month, you are back at zero, maybe even negative. The average person at this level believes their problem is that they do not earn enough. And yes, income matters. But the real problem is the decisions being made with the money that comes in. At this level, most people are making reactive decisions. They spend because they feel stressed. They avoid looking at their bank account because it feels painful. Financial avoidance is one of the most dangerous habits a person can have, and it almost always lives at the zero level. The decision that changes everything here, tracking every single dollar. Not a budget, not a spreadsheet with 20 categories. Just, where is my money going? That one decision to become aware is the first application of the rule. Awareness precedes action. Always. The $1,000 to $10,000 level. The first wall. Once you start building a small cushion, you hit what I call the first wall. This is where most people make their biggest mistake. They get comfortable. They have a little saved. Life stops feeling as urgent, and old spending habits creep back in. At this level, the rule hits hard. Because the decision you make about your first real savings will determine how long it takes you to reach $10,000. Do you let it sit in a regular checking account earning nothing? Do you spend it on something you have been wanting because you deserve it? Or do you make the decision to treat this money as the foundation of your future wealth? The correct decision here is to separate your money from your lifestyle. Open a high-yield savings account. Automate a percentage of every paycheck, even if it is just 10%, into that account before you ever see it. This is called paying yourself first, and it is not a cliche. It is one of the most powerful financial decisions you can make at this level. The rule is in action again. You made a decision, and your net worth responds to it. The $10,000 to $100,000 level, where wealth becomes real. This is the level where things start to feel real. $10,000 is meaningful. It gives you options, and options are the beginning of real financial power. But here is where it gets tricky, because this is also where temptation reaches a new high. At $10,000, you can now afford a car payment. You can take a nice vacation. You can upgrade your apartment. And every single one of those decisions, if made impulsively, will pull you right back to zero. The people who push through from 10,000 to 100,000 are the ones who fall in love with the journey of building. They get excited about watching their number grow. They start learning about index funds, compound interest, and tax-advantaged accounts. They open a Roth IRA. They max out their employer's 401k match, because not doing that is literally leaving free money on the table. The key decision at this level is learning to delay gratification with strategy, not deprivation. Strategy. You are not suffering. You are choosing to let your money work while you keep building. At $50,000, something incredible happens. Compound interest starts to become visible. You can actually see your money making money. And that feeling, that moment when your investments earn more in a month than you spend on groceries, that is the moment most people get truly hooked on building wealth. That is the turning point. The $100,000 to $500,000 level, the leverage stage. Reaching $100,000 in net worth puts you ahead of the vast majority of people in the world. But now a new challenge arrives, and it is a mental one. At this level, people start to think they know enough, they have done well, and that confidence can lead to overreach. This is when bad investment decisions tend to happen. Crypto speculation, trying to time the stock market, putting too much into a single stock because you have a gut feeling. The rule at this level demands a very specific kind of decision, the decision to stay boring. The wealthy do not get rich by taking crazy risks. They get rich by being consistently right over a long period of time. Index funds, diversification, dollar cost averaging, real estate. These are not exciting strategies, but excitement is not the goal. Wealth is the goal. At this level, you should also be making decisions about income streams. One income is fragile, two incomes are stable, three or more incomes is a wealth machine, whether that is rental income, dividend income, a side business, or royalties. The decision to build multiple streams of income is what separates the people who stay at $200,000 from the people who blow past $500,000. The $500,000 to $1 million level. The millionaire threshold. $500,000. This is a number most people never reach. And yet, with the right decisions made consistently over 10 to 20 years, it is absolutely achievable for someone starting from zero. At this level, your money is genuinely working. If you have $500,000 invested in a diversified portfolio, averaging 7% annually, that is $35,000 a year being added to your wealth without you working for it. That is a part-time income from your investments alone. The critical decision here is to not touch it. This is where people sabotage themselves. They see a large number and think, I deserve a reward. I should upgrade my lifestyle. I have earned this. And those thoughts are not wrong. But the timing of when you reward yourself is everything. The decision to let your money compound from $500,000 to $1 million is the single most powerful financial decision most people will ever make. Because that journey from $500,000 to $1 million happens faster than any previous doubling. Time in the market is your greatest ally. The $1 million to $10 million level. The wealth operating system. Congratulations, you are a millionaire. And here's the truth that most millionaires will tell you. It does not feel the way you thought it would. Not because the money does not matter, but because at this level, money has fundamentally changed its role in your life. It is no longer a source of stress. It is a tool. At $1 million and beyond, the game shifts from accumulation to optimization. The decisions here are about tax strategy, asset protection, estate planning, and smart reinvestment. You are now thinking in decades, not months. The wealthy at this level are working with financial advisors, tax attorneys, and CPAs. Not because they cannot manage money, but because the decisions at this level are complex enough that professional guidance pays for itself many times over. That decision, the decision to invest in the right expertise, is itself an application of the rule. Between 1 million and 10 million, many people also make the decision to transition from employee to owner. They start businesses. They invest in other businesses. They buy real estate not just for personal use, but as a vehicle for generating cash flow. The mindset shift from earning to owning is one of the most powerful transitions in the entire wealth journey. The $10 million to $100 million level. The legacy zone. At $10 million, something changes that cannot be explained until you experience it. Financial freedom is no longer just possible. It is complete. You are not working for money anymore. Money is working for you, full-time, around the clock, in markets around the world. The decisions at this level are almost entirely about legacy. Who will benefit from what you have built? How do you protect it across generations? How do you give back in ways that create impact? The ultra-wealthy at this level are creating foundations, funding scholarships, investing in early-stage companies, and structuring trusts that will benefit their families for generations to come. But here is the most important thing I want you to understand about this level. The decisions that got someone here did not start at $10 million. They started at zero. Every single wealth journey that reaches this level was built on thousands of small, intentional decisions made over a long period of time. The rule never changed. Your net worth grows at the speed of your decisions. And that is the truth about your life at every level of net worth. Whether you are at zero right now or you are sitting at 500,000 and trying to figure out how to break through to the next level, the answer is always the same. Make better decisions. Make them consistently and make them with intention. You do not need to be a genius. You do not need to have been born into wealth. You need to understand the rule and then apply it every single day. So let me leave you with this. Right now, today, you are making decisions that will determine your net worth 5 years, 10 years, and 20 years from now. The decision to track your spending, the decision to invest instead of spend, the decision to build a second income stream, the decision to stay the course when markets drop. Every single one of those decisions compounds. Just like interest compounds in your investment account, your decisions compound in your life. The $0 to $100 million rule is not complicated. It is not hidden. It is not reserved for a special few. It is available to every single person watching this video right now, including you. If this video added value to your financial journey, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It helps this channel reach more people who need to hear this message. And if you have not subscribed yet, now is the time. We drop new content every week that is designed to help you build real, lasting wealth. I am Ron Invest, and I will see you in the next one.